Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Yomi. My name is Yomi and I make college, art, and travel related videos, and for today's video I'm going to be explaining my ethnicity to you. So a few days ago on TikTok I randomly made a video telling you guys to guess my ethnicity. I was only expecting the video to get a few views, but it's gotten a few 100,000 views and a few thousand comments, so I was not expecting that many people to guess my ethnicity. It was really random, right? And you guys are dying to know what my ethnicity is. So the main guesses that people had in the comment section were that I was Australian Aboriginal. Everyone thought I was Australian Aboriginal, or that I was Melanesian, that I was from the Solomon Islands, that I was Fijian, that I was African American, that I was like some sort of Blasian. A lot of you guys had different guesses, and a lot of people in the comments were saying that I'm wearing a wig, which I'm not wearing a wig, or were saying that I'm wearing like some sort of product in my hair. I have not fixed my hair, and this is what my hair just looks like, right? So that was quite interesting. But I'll be explaining my ethnicity to you. Where am I from? I'm from Florida. I'm from Orlando area. And a lot of people in the comments were saying, oh, he probably grew up around a lot of white people. That is true. Most of the people I grew up around were Hispanic and white. I went to predominantly Hispanic middle schools and high schools. And most of my friends growing up were Puerto Rican, Dominican, Venezuelan, Colombian, or places, and from other places in Central or South America. And I had a lot of like white friends as well, and I had friends from all different ethnic groups, but you know, you're a product of who you're raised around, right? But racially, I am black. A lot of people in the comments are saying, oh, he's black, he's black, he's black. Yes, black is a racial group, it's not an ethnicity, and black is a social construct, so race is not a definite thing, right? So you could be perceived as black in one country but not perceived as black in another country, because race is not like a real genetic thing, right? But racially, I do identify as black. My ethnicities, though, are one of my grandfathers is from Nigeria, from the Yoruba people. So the tribe that we're from is Yoruba. So I have a lot of family members in Nigeria. I have lots of family members with Nigerian accents, and I do identify as like part Nigerian at least. Yeah, so I even took Yoruba for a year at my university. My name, Yomi, is Nigerian. A lot of you guys guessed that, but some people thought my name was Japanese as well. So my name is Nigerian, Yomi. And then my other grandfather is from the Bahamas and Barbados, two different countries in the Caribbean. And yeah, so the Bahamas and the Barbados. So people from Barbados are called Barbadian or Bajan. So I'm part Bajan and part Bahamian from the Bahamas. I have a lot of family members from the Bahamas that are in the US that I've met, that I interact with, that I call my cousins. And then my grandfather's like great-great-grandfather was from Scotland. It was Scottish. A lot of Scottish people immigrated to the Caribbean. So a lot of you guys were right. I am part Scottish. But that's way, 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 way back, so I don't identify with Scottish ancestry. Like, if someone were to tell me they were Scottish, I would never be like, oh, I'm part Scottish too. Like, I don't even really think about it that much, but I do have Scottish ancestry. And then both of my grandmothers are African American. So in the Americas, there was slavery in each country, and in the United States, we had slavery as well. So both of my grandmothers were descended from like that lineage, basically. So my grandmothers are from Alabama and Virginia, so I have family from Alabama, Virginia, that region of the world, right? That region of the United States. So I'm a Southerner at heart. I'm from Florida. My family is originally from the South. A lot of people have moved up north, but culturally, a lot of the food I eat is like Southern Black American food, type soul food, mixed with Nigerian food, mixed with like Caribbean food, mixed with general American food, mixed with like Latin American food, because I grew up like eating a lot of Puerto Rican food and stuff like that. So culturally, I'm just a mix of everything because I grew up around so many different people. And one thing that I thought was really interesting was in the comments, a lot of people were saying that like I have, based on my voice, like they can tell that I'm African American, which I thought was interesting because growing up, people always told me that I talked white, that I act white, which obviously there's no way to talk or act white or black or whatever ethnicity, right? So I thought that was interesting. But yeah, I have culture from many different places, and if I were to take a DNA test, I have DNA from many different places. Do I have white ancestry as well? Yes, I have Scottish ancestry way, way back, and from other places in Europe, based off of my family's DNA tests that they've taken, because I think the average African American is like 80% black and 20% white based off their DNA. But I just identify as black, Nigerian, Bahamian, Bayesian, and African American. And yeah, that is my ancestry. I speak a lot of languages, but that's because I learned them in school. Like I speak French and Spanish because like I decided to take them in school. They're not heritage languages for me. But yeah, that is my culture. That's who I am. That's my ethnicity. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate it.